able to tell. You'll be able to tell when she gets out. You'll say, that looks just like Randy. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristyn Harris.
On a tree in my backyard, chasing rainbows to the place where bluebirds sing. I learned to play guitar like a cowgirl and yodel while I never bat an eye. Thank heavens for the girls who wear a hat above their curls, sing a song to make a cowboy cry. Thank heavens for Del Evans, she's everything I ever want to be. Cowgirl out of me. I got me a pony and a cow dog, and they kinda like to listen to me sing. I remember Daddy said, ain't nothing that's so bad that won't get better if you pick and grin. I never got the limo or the diamonds, but I got my hat and boots and my guitar. And I'm mighty proud to say I'll always be this way, like the girl who went and stole Roy Robinson's heart. Thank heavens for Del Evans, yeah, she's everything I ever want to be. Del Evans made a cowgirl out of me. Del Evans made a cowgirl, thank God she made a cowgirl. Del Evans made a cowgirl out of me. Thank you. I could maybe bring my guitar back up just a little bit. What? Yeah. Oh, Nathan's even voting for more of my guitar. They're drowning me out up here. Well, I am so excited to get to be. Thank y'all for sticking around this long. I'm really excited to get to be here in Albuquerque, and it was kind of a difficult trek getting here by airplane. One flight got delayed, and the rest of the flights were canceled. And but I made it here. This next song is one that I wrote while I was spending the night in Salt Lake City on my way to Elko, Nevada for the cowboy poetry gathering that happens every year up there. And I was spending the night in Salt Lake City not because it was part of the plan, but because of Delta Airlines. And those are the kind of days, it was about 1 in the morning by the time all the delays happened, and they got me to a hotel room, and you start thinking about how nice it is to be at home. So I wrote this song. Well, you can be on the road, you can be a traveling show, but you've always gotta have a place to land. I know you're busy making waves, making schedules, catching planes, but you've always gotta have a place to land. So come on home, where the deer and the antelope and the buffalo still roam. There's no doubt you're good at rocking, a pair of boots that's made for walking, but you've always gotta have you're trailing and your pony's feet are failing, well, you know it's time you find a place to land. So come on home, turn off your phone. Just tell them all that they can leave a message at the tone. I hope someday before you're bald, like the tires you last installed, you'll remember that you have a place to land. Open road, you might find you need to rest your heavy load. Let your life get slow. Well, you've been flying for some time, so don't pass up that power line, 'cause you've always gotta have a place to land. You're bound to prematurely age if you don't stop and smell the sage. You'll lose the wings, come find a place to land. Yeah, you're just a tough old bird, but the word that I heard is even birds, they need a place to land. Yeah, even birds, they need a place to land. Well, I like the old songs. Sang about Dale Evans earlier, and this next one was done by her better half in a movie in 1940 that came out in 1945, which is where I first learned it. Not back then, but guitar, and over yonder hill the moon is climbing. It always finds me wishing on a star. Hey, what do you know? It's morning already. There's a dawning so silver and pale. It's time to get back in the saddle and ride. bit off my guitar, get as warm a sound as you can out of it, I would appreciate it. Love our sound people back there. We didn't even get a proper sound check, so they're doing a great job. And if there's any bass in the monitor, I don't need it. Well, I think it's time to feature Leah. Actually, do you mind scooting in a little bit? You're all covered up by the post over there. You feel so far away. So, we're going to feature Leah on a fiddle tune, and then she's going to sing one. And this is one of my favorites. Randy mentioned it in one of his songs earlier. It's called Jesucita en Chihuahua, or Jessie Polka. Is the fiddle loud enough out there, y'all? Yeah, all right. I wouldn't mind hearing a little more of it in the monitors. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Well, this is one of my very favorite Cindy Walker tunes. This is one that Bob Wills did. A lot of artists have recorded this song, and Kristyn asked me to sing it for you all. It's called Sugar Moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Sugar cane time, long around about June, I'll be walking with sugar, neath the old sugar moon. Gone to drop in the line, to expect me soon. Say I'm craving some sugar beneath the old sugar moon. I can see him right now. He'll get the calendar down, scratch a circle around the day we're all together. When it's sugar cane time, long around about June, wedding bells will be chiming neath the old sugar moon. Sugar beneath the old sugar moon. All the kisses they've missed, I'll be getting them soon. Sugar kisses from sugar beneath the old sugar moon. I can see him right now. He'll get the calendar down, scratch a circle around the day we're all together. When it's sugar cane time, long around about June, wedding bells will be chiming beneath the old sugar moon. Yes, wedding bells will be chiming beneath the old sugar moon.
We're gonna stick on the Bob Wills theme. This next one is one I've done for a long time by Bob Wills. Any Bob Wills fans out there?
Yeah!
All right. So a few years ago, I got asked to come play at a country music festival in France, and which was a really exciting opportunity. And I went over there and had a great time. And I came back, and if you didn't know this about the French, they take their food very seriously, almost as seriously as y'all take your enchiladas here. And every meal that they served was a 4-course meal, and it took about 2 hours. And so by the time you were getting up from lunch, it was almost time to sit down for supper. And this is an old Bob Wills tune, but it just makes me think of France. So.
Of the day, oh, I wouldn't
One of my favorite Western songs is one written by Chuck Pyle, and I recorded it on an album a few years ago. It's called Endless Sky. Born on a rainy night, raised in the blowing wind, waiting for a ride on the next storm blowing in. For the cows and calves I care, and riding always got me there. Me and my Mustang out under the blue frontier. Give me a fence to mend and a river bend and a dry night under the stars. A harmonica, moon, a coyote tune played on a saddle guitar. Oh, I've settled down at the edge of town. I remember my lonesome eyes, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed and the spirit of the endless sky. When I traded in my working spurs for those parking lots and curves underneath the land where the tumbleweeds are blowing by. Nothing here's quite the same. Cowboys much too tame, and the roof of a pickup takes up too much of the sky. Give me a fence to mend and a river bend and a dry night under the stars. A harmonica, moon, a coyote tune played on a saddle guitar. Though I settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome eyes, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed and the spirit of the endless sky. Out there my heart is speaking so loud and clear. Here it's only a whisper and it's so hard to hear. Give me a fence to mend and a river bend and a dry night under the stars. A harmonica, moon, a coyote tune played on a saddle guitar. Though I've settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome eyes, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed and the spirit of the endless sky. Love that song. A few years ago, I got the opportunity to go take a pack trip up in the mountains, and we rode about 20 miles up some steep trails, camped for a week, and it was one of the coolest experiences I've gotten to have, and came back down and wrote a song about it. If you know me at all, you've probably figured out that a lot of the songs I write about are about my horses. Horses are what got me into singing cowboy western music. And this next song is ventured out of that category just a little bit. It's not about a horse, but it almost is. I love the mountains, I love the moon, between a window in the clouds when it comes poking through against the sky's purple hue. Instead of blue, I love the sunshine down by the stream bed at noon. The echo off the canyon makes one voice become two, and that's why I need a mule. Anytime I want to, no horse could get to, and he would rarely throw his shoe. He might be stubborn, but I am too. Or I could pack him with some gear and some food, and find a spot to build a fire and stare at the view. You could come too, but you'd need a mule. Now I ain't saying I'll be trading horses in, but if I could have both now, would it be a sin? 'Cause when I'm low and need to go where the air is thin, here's a clue for you. I need a mule. He'll have big ears and an opinion or two, but he'll keep me on my toes just like a good friend would do. Yeah, it's true. I need a mule. Followed by a brawny back, and he won't tire when we ride or pull a load. Maybe I don't need a mule, I need two, 'cause you know that it don't hurt to dream. Cross a couple mares with a pair of jacks, and I'll feel like a queen when I'm driving them as a team, or leading them in a string. Big ears, I'll give a scratching or two, 'cause they'll listen to me yodel like a good friend would do. Yeah, it's true. I need a mule. Yes, I do. You need a mule. If you only knew how I need a mule. Some of y'all may have heard or saw last year. I had a crazy thing happen, and a casting producer from American Idol called me up and asked me to come skip the audition lines and all that and come be on the show. And they were specifically interested in me because I do things with horses and trick ride, and especially also because I yodel. So they wanted someone a little bit different. And so anyway, I agreed to come on the show and went through sang for the producers, and then they sent me to the straight to the audition in front of the celebrity judges, and the producers told me, we want you to yodel. You have to yodel. But if you didn't know this about American Idol, because it's a major TV show, they have to clear all the licenses for every song that is sung on the show. And so they give you this, it's a fairly lengthy list of songs that are allowed to be sung on the show, that they've paid for, basically. It's a fairly lengthy list, but just so happens there was only one yodel song on that whole list to choose from, and that song happened to be this one. Sweetheart, I wanna learn to rope and to ride. I wanna ride over the plains and the desert. entertained. No, I didn't do the real fast yodel yet because I saved that for the end so that y'all won't all get up and leave. There's only one thing you can follow yodeling with, and that's a fiddle tune. So, close to this time last year, I performed at Michael Mark Murphy's West Fest out in Red River, New Mexico. Have any of y'all ever been to that? All right. And I decided at the time that I was going to learn a Michael Mark Murphy song. And so naturally I picked the one about a horse, which also happens to be Michael Mark Murphy's biggest hit. So if you were alive in the 70s, you might remember this song. I wasn't. Died you haven't noticed, we love Western swing. All three of us come from Texas. Nathan, Randy didn't say much about Nathan. Nathan has so many accolades of his own. I don't even know them all, but he's incredible. And actually, if y'all are familiar with the Quavy sisters, his dad, Drew Phelps, was the bass player with the Quavies for a long time. Not that that's what you're famous for, though. So, Western swing evolved from a variety of genres. Bob Wills was really the one who threw together big band music and country music and a little bit of jazz even. And he was the first country music artist to use drums on the Grand Ole Opry, in fact, because he wanted the music to dance to. And so we're going to do a, wow, that's windy. Yeah, speaking of drums. Yeah, we're going to do an old jazz tune. You took the part We hope y'all don't mind, but we're gonna do a little bit of a Texas song for you. And if you like to waltz, this is the song for you. What's our time look like?
We got enough time.
So you're the official timekeeper.
No watch.
Yeah, but you have to know where to look.
When we dance together, my world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. And when you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas with you. Gone. The moment that you come in view, and with your hand in mine, I could dance on and on, could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas with you. Yes, I could waltz across Texas with you. The wind is blowing us all out of tune. I always say tuning an instrument is just like airplane maintenance. It's worth the wait.
One, two, three, four. Blues and packed my shoes and left the Lone Star Street. Thought if I could ride away, I would lose the blues. But I found out the Texas soul is sticking to my shoes. I'm heading back, for I've got the Texas blues. Yes. Well, I don't know how it happens when I open up my mouth. Some critter looks and hollers, "Girl, are you from the South?" And then they laugh and on my how you are each time that I speak. And what's more, all this foreign soul is burning up my feet. I'm heading back, for I got the Texas blues. Cities with their buildings way up high. They're built that way to swing and sway and dust out all of the sky. They brought me out of Texas so I could really see. But they're going to play the Dickens, getting Texas out of me. I'm heading back, for I got the Texas blues. Yes, I heard this lonely coyote go howling for its mate. I took the blues, I packed my shoes, I left the Lone Star State. Thought if I could ride away, I would lose the blues. But I found out the Texas soul is sticking to my shoes. I'm heading back, for I've got the Texas blues. Yes, sir, I'm heading back, for I got the Texas blues.
Alright. Featured on the fiddle too.
One, two, three.
on the fiddle tune and also the, theme and also the Texas theme. Here's the yodel song that I promised earlier. when I was a kid, I decided I wanted to learn to yodel because it sounded like such a happy sound and fun to do. And later came to find out that to some people it sounds more like a cry of pain. I wanna drink a java from an old tin can while the moon goes riding high. I wanna hear the song of the whippoorwill. I wanna hear those coyotes cry. I wanna feel the saddle horse's rein with spurs when I'm riding him out on the range. Just to kick him in the side, make him show his step and pride. Back on the Texas plain. Got a couple more here for you. Promise we won't keep you long, but thanks so much for staying. And thanks to the City of Albuquerque and the International Western Music Association for putting this on. Yeah. The Aaron and Charmaine are sound folks back there. Yeah. We got CDs for sale over there. Randy Houston was the first act on this evening, and I'm going to steal one of his songs that he didn't do. No, actually, he's given me permission to sing and record this. It's on one of my albums. And when I was 11, I got my first horse, and that's been a big part of my life. I had him till he passed away at 28 years old, and I sing this one for him. Woo! So it doesn't seem fair that I've gotten stronger while time is no longer your friend. my guardian angel was Love that song, Randy. Well, I think we're getting pretty close to time to finish up. Yeah? I always finish with this one because I don't have any words left once I'm done. But this song is one y'all might recognize. It's about traveling, so sing right along. I was toting my pack along a dusty Winnemucca road. Went along, hit my semi with a high and canvas covered load. He said, if you're going to Winnemucca with me, you can ride. So I climbed up in the cab and I settled down inside. He asked me, have you seen a road with so much dust and sand? And I said, listen, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man. Crossed every fair, man, I breathe the mountain air, man. Trouble I've had my share, man, I've been everywhere. Intervene, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, Oklahoma, Vancouver, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tucapilla, Barranquilla, Amsterdam, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert, fair, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been in Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallahassee, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Rock, Hennessy, Tennessee, Chicken Feast, Spirit Lake, Red Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, Pizza, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert, fair, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Double off and the share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Cookville, Van Horn, Valverde, Vacaville, Barville, Beatville, Fulville, Bear Creek, Cedar Creek, Mill Creek, Minneola, Mayor, Prom, Monahan, Top Home, Tuscaloosa, Redwater, Round Rock, Round Rock, Round Lake, South Lake, Green Lake, Beach Lake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert, fair, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Double off and the share, man. I've been everywhere. What's the altitude here again? I've been to Waco, Honda, Minnesota, Windsor, Texas, Hillsborough, San Austin, Houston, Kansas City, Santa Francisco, Buffalo, Concord, Connecticut, Lake, Letters, Red, Coastal, Lava, Clothing, no joke. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the fair, man. Breathe mountain air, man. Don't let ever share. I've been everywhere, including Albuquerque. On the fiddle from Weatherford, Texas. Nathan Phelps on the upright bass from Denton, Texas. Proud to have him joining me, and I'm Kristyn, so thanks for having us, y'all. I promise y'all can sing along to this one. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on the CD table.
I don't want Michael Martin.
Would all of you please give one more